Today, we are going to be going over the instructions for your research project, which is writing an essay on the difference between organic and non-organic food. So what are you doing? You are researching, identifying, and explaining the differences between organic and non-organic farms and food. You will explain the pros and cons of both. However, this is not an argumentative assignment. You will be writing an essay to show what you have learned. So here's the structure. You'll notice that there's an intro and conclusion, and then there's 4 body paragraphs. So by paragraph 1 and 2 is explaining organic and non-organic farms and food. So 1 paragraph about organic, 1 paragraph about non-organic. And then by paragraphs 3 and 4 are the pros and cons. So one the pros and cons of organic, the other one is the pros and cons of non-organic. And then finally a conclusion, rephrasing your introduction and summing up what your paper was about. You're not arguing for or against one necessarily. You're merely presenting that there are pros and there are cons to both. Here are your I can statements. I have linked 11 websites that you can use. Some of them are a little biased, and that happens. I tried to find the best ones that I could. Of course, the Omnivore's Dilemma. Can you use other ones? Sure, but I don't stick with these for most of you. Outline to write. So what I've done is included an outline on the following slides that you can use to help you write your paper. This is purely an outline. So what I mean by that is if you type here, you still need to copy and paste what you've written. So let me show you. So here's my introductory paragraph. So here's introduction. Here's my introduction outline. I have linked to YouTube instructions right here, so click on those. It'll open it up and talk through the intro because it's a little bit different. So we need an attention-getting device. I know you've done that because of our DARE essay. So if I was to write my attention-getting device right here, I will then copy and paste it onto a blank document, and right there, it's my attention-getting device. It's the same thing with my thesis statement. Anything you type here, you then have to copy and paste later on into a blank document. You cannot just turn this outline in and have that be your paper. So that's our assignment. You're writing a essay on identifying the differences between organic and non-organic farms and food and explaining the pros and cons of both. It's going to be 6 paragraphs, an intro and conclusion, and then 4 body paragraphs.